The one of the reasons why you are missing out a lot of sales and your page is lacking visibility and engagement is your video editing. A lot of people are not aware that when the quality of your video is not good, the Instagram or Facebook or TikTok algorithm is going to bring down the view of your video. I know you might want to give me an excuse, but right now there's no more excuse because today I've got you covered. Right now I am going to be showing you how to edit your videos professionally, how to edit a quality video that the algorithm will appreciate. Please, all I need from you right now is to pay attention and quit any form of distraction that might distract your attention from this video. Hi, I'm Oladipo Suleiman. I'm the founder of Excel Electricity Academy, where I teach small business owners how to grow their business in less than 30 days. And all I do is I teach small business owners about social media marketing, video editing, and a lot more that you are going to be benefiting from me. If you would like to learn for 100% free, I would advise you to subscribe to my channel and please click on the notification bell for you to get notified whenever I drop a new video. Alright, for you to edit your video professionally on CapCut, the first thing you need to do is go to your Apple Store or your Play Store to download the app called CapCut, which you're seeing right now on your screen. Once you have the app on your phone already or you're done downloading it, let's go. Once you open the CapCut app, you're going to see something like this, an interface like this. Actually, this one down here might not be there, but you're going to see this interface, the one you're seeing on the upper part. You click on new projects. Once you click on new projects, you come to video. Actually, let me just find two clips for us to edit, for every one of us to gain one or two things from it. Once you click on the clip you want to edit, actually you might watch the clip before you put it in the editor section. By clicking at the middle of the video, it's going to bring it like this, and you will click it at the top right here. You see one. Once you swipe it to the next one, you can also choose it up right here by clicking on this. You see it is called tick 2. So just add the 2 down here. You see add 2. You click on add 2. Once you click on add to right here, this is our video we are about to edit. That is how to import the video into the CapCut app. Now that we've learned how to import videos into the CapCut application, now let's look at how we can make our video look appealing to our audience, how to make it look beautiful by adding the saturation, the filters, and everything. Let's go into it. All right, to make our video look beautiful, different from what we are seeing right here, you come down here on the app. When you scroll to your left hand side, you see filter right here that I'm clicking on. You click on filter. Once you click on filter, it's going to pop up the options like this. You can choose any of this filter that you feel like you want to use or you feel like it's okay for you. I guess you are saying that when I'm clicking on the filters one after the other, the video is changing, the look of the video is changing. That's exactly how you are going to choose. So you get the one that you are or that you feel okay with, or you feel like it's okay for me. I like this look in my video. But for me, I don't really use this live. I go to movies right here at the top right here. You click on movies. When I click on movie, I swipe to the left right here. You see this eye saturation. This one I am touching right now. You click on the eye saturation. After I click on this eye saturation, I might increase the saturation down here. As you can see, I might decrease it. I might increase it. It's up to me. Let me leave it at 80. I'll click on adjust. This adjust you are seeing right here. Once you click on adjust, actually you might increase the brightness. You see, you might reduce it back. You might bring it backward a little bit. I guess you can see what I'm doing right now. This is the brightness is at -4. Actually, I might leave it like that, or I bring it back to 2 or 0. Let it be at the middle. Actually, you click on the contrast. When you click on the contrast, which is the next one after brightness, you can increase the contrast to make it look fresh, like you did a Photoshop. Your face will look more smoother. Once you click on the contrast, I guess you can see this is what the contrast is up to. But let me leave it at 20. Actually, you come here to saturation, which is the next one aside of the contrast. This one is going to make your face look lighter, and it's going to make you look more beautiful. You see, this is saturation. This is how it looks. I really don't need it much like that. I just need to leave it like 15. Good. Once I did that, you might click on exposure to use the exposure option, and you can bring it back, you can bring it forward, you might bring it to the middle also. Now, actually, most times I use these highlight options or shadow. You might use any of this, or temperature. You see the temperature of the video. Do you want it calm, or do you want it alter like this, or you want it calm? It's up to you. I guess you can see it. You can also leave it like this if you think this is okay for you. You come to this hue or anyone, you can use this beige or vintage. Most time, if you want your video to have the darker shadow at the edge, at the four corner, you use this vintage. You see it, it's gonna look dark. You can bring it back, put it like this if you want it in lighter shadow like this. But in case you want it dark a little bit, you can just do it like this and it's gonna look dark a little bit. So you come here right here, you play with every single one of it till you see that you are satisfied with what you have. So with that, when you see that you are satisfied with it, fine, then you click on this check mark down here. Once you click on this check mark, that means you are satisfied with what you have. So let's take a look at it. If you are a small business owner and you've not been making sales online, one of the reasons why you've not been making sales is your video quality. I guess you can see that it is your video quality. That is where it ends. Let's see the difference between this one that we've edited with filters and the next one that we haven't edited with filter. It's like you are not aware that when your video quality, I guess you can see the difference. This is how this looks like, and this is how this looks like. I don't know if you understand. Fine. If you since we get how to edit how to add filters to it to make it look beautiful, it's just up to you. You come here, you change the editing and how you want. And once you get how you want it, you click on it and you're fine with that. Actually, there's one thing I want you to understand about editing the filters. It is up to you. When you see the way I did it is not beautiful like you want, you can still go around. The more you do it, the more you become an expert in video editing. No man is an island of knowledge. So let's move to the next one. Editing the clip is as simple as ABC. Now let me play the video for you to understand, because not from the beginning of the video you will see there are some action that you have to cut out of the video, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. If you are a small business owner and you've not been making sales online, one of the reasons why you've not been making sales is your video quality. I guess you can see this end part. You see, I'm raising my hand to pick my phone, and from the beginning, it is not immediately from the beginning of the video that I started speaking. Have you seen? Few seconds I haven't started speaking. I guess you can see it. So you have to cut out this part until you get to the edge where you started speaking. Right now, if I play it, you will see immediately to start talking. If you are a small business owner and you've not been making sales online, one of the reasons why you've not been making sales is your video quality. I guess you can see it. When it says your video quality is stop, it's trying to raise its hand to the phone to pick the phone. Now we have to cut that part also. We have to cut it out. Now let's cut it out. Let's move it to the back a little bit and play it. Is your video quality. I guess you see the hand is still raising a little bit. Now we click on it, we cut it again. All right. Sales is your video quality. I guess you can see that once you get to that video quality, it moves to the next one. That is exactly how you are going to be doing it to cut out the clips. Also, you can also use this split option down here that you are seeing right here. You can use the split option like this. Let me play the video and let's see. It's like you are not aware that when the video quality is very poor, the Instagram or whatever platform you are using, their algorithm is going to bring down the video engagement and visibility. So it's not really going to be helping you. All right, it's not going to be helping you when you get to that. All you have to do to use the next split right here, when you click on this split that you're seeing here, click on split. Okay, let's go back. To cut out your video, let's assume you have a length action that you didn't perform well that you want to cut out. It is simple. You swipe back, you see this edit right here, this scissors right here, you are saying you click on it. Once you click on this scissors, you click on split. You see it has split this video apart. Now once you split it, you just click on it, Once you click on it, you see this delete down here, delete right here. You click on delete, you see the clip is out. And this ending part also that is going to be showing this CapCut, you can also delete it away because you don't want this to be showing in your video. All you have to do is click on it and click on delete down here, delete. You see the clip is no more there. Now that's exactly how you are going to be editing your clips for your video. Alright, now that we've learned how to edit our clips, the next thing for us to do is to learn how to add captions to our video, such as this one you're saying. Whatever you're saying, how to write it on your screen. Let's go into that. For you to add whatever you are saying to your screen, as it's
If you are
saying,
a small business owner and
I guess you can see there is no any right up there right now. What you want to do to get that out is that you click on test. Once you click on test down here, as you can see this down here, this down part, you click on test. Once you click on it, you click on auto caption. This auto caption you're seeing right here. Once you click on auto caption, it's going to load. Please make sure you are using the latest version of the CapCut app. If you are using the latest version, you are going to see series of animation of the text. You can make use of this or this or this. It is up to you. So let's make use of the first one right here that is going to be changing the colors of whatever we are saying. Actually, this is applicable on iOS and normal Android phones. Now, once you click on the one you want, you can click on start. Now that it's doing this, it is generating the auto speech. It's going to write everything we are saying. It's going to write it for us. But note, at times it might not be perfect due to our vocals. The way you speak is not the way I speak. Another person, the way you are going to talk, the machine might not get you right, and it's going to write another thing. So you have to look into everything it writes out and make sure you edit it before you post it so that people won't be seeing errors in your video. You have to be very, very careful about that. All right, right now that the machine has generated the write-up for us, let's take a very close look at it and how we can edit it. I guess you can see it right now. To edit the write-up in case it is not correct, you take the write-up to this line. Make sure what you want to edit is within this line, and you click on it. Once you click on it, you see this pen at the top of the other one right here on the right-hand side. You click on the pen in the black circle. Once you click on the pen right here, actually you can edit the text, the owner actually as I'm doing, or you are the back, or you come to here right here, you can change the color to whatever color right down here. You can change it or you can give it to any one of these. I guess you can see this. You can give it anyone that you feel is okay for you. And you can also come to the front right here on the side here. You click on the front right here. If you add any font you want to add right here, you can just add any font to it. Or you don't have, you click on the English and you pick anyone right here that has been made already for you. But for me, what I use is Oliver. So let me show you how the Oliver looks like. So we can make use of it. This is right here. I click on Oliver and the style I do use is the first one right here. And I do what? You can shift it up like this. You can bring it down. Just make sure you put it in a position that you think is very, very okay for you. And one more thing that you can do to it, you can add effect to it right here. You see, this effect. You can click on any effect that you feel like you want. You can add it to it. Actually, you can also add animations to it. You click on animation, the next one at the side of effect. As I wish, in case it doesn't bring it at the beginning when we are choosing all these, you can
if
choose
you
it
are a
right
small
now.
business owner
Have
and
you seen it? Actually, you can choose any one of the animation. Once you
if you
click
are a
on
small
this,
business owner and you've
so you can just pick anyone that you feel like is really okay for you, that is going to make your video look professional. Now that we are clear on how to add captions to our videos, now the next step to take is to take a look at our video if there's any mistakes or if there's anywhere we haven't touched, so that we are going to make sure that the video we are editing or the video we are going to be rendering is going to be of high quality and there is no mistake in it. All right, let's come back to take a good look at all that we've done. If there's no any mistake in it, you can come, you can
if you
play
are a
this.
small business owner and you've not been making sales online, the one of the reason why you've not been making sales is your video quality. It's like they are not
All right, I guess you see what I'm trying to say. You see, we haven't add the filter to the other one right here because it is very, very important for you to check after you are done editing to know if there's no any mistake in what you've edited. All right, let's add the filter to this. To add the filter in case this mistake occurred while you are also doing it, it's very simple. What you have to do is come back to this place where you've added the filter and you come to the down part right here. You click on filter. Once you click on filter, this will pop up. The filter sign right here, which I clicked on right now, is going to pop up. What you can do is that you can click on copy down here. This copy here, you can click on copy. Once you copy it, that means you've put the filter two times, but that's not what we are going to be doing. You hold the what you copied, you hold it and you drag it to the other side where there is no filter yet. Then after you do that, you can easily drag it to the edge where it starts from, and you can drag it to the end where it's also stopped. Or there's another way you can do that. Let's delete this. To delete it, once you put, when there's still this sign on it, once you clicked on it, you just come to this down part here and click on delete. Once you delete it, the other way you can do it is to click on the first part which you have edited earlier, and you drag it down to the ending part. I guess you see it. I guess this is so much easier than the other one. So this is how to edit your videos on CapCut professionally and very, very easy. Don't forget, for the caption, you see, if you don't want to use the one that is popping up right here, you can use the other one. It is up to you. When you are done doing with the editing or whatever you are trying to edit on the app, now it is time to render the video. It is time to get it in your phone gallery. Actually, you right up here where you are seeing this uh regular the video duration, this 1080p. Actually, you can click on it. Is either you render your video as 2K or 4K. This is the highest quality you can render your video, which I am going to advise. But you know, if it's Instagram or Facebook video, you can also render it as 1080p. That's also okay. But if you are trying to run adverts online, I would advise you to use the 4K video. That is very, very advisable. But note, when you are trying to render your video in 4K, it is going to consume more data than you should render it in the 1080p or the 720p. So the ratio will determine the data is going to consume. You see right here, when I want to render it, when I want to download it, it is 28 MB. When it is 1080p, when I bring it down to 4K, you see it is now 70 MB. Actually, right here, I render a video of 4 gig, 5 gig, upward like that. When you bring it down to 720, you see it is just 23 MB. So it is up to you. And once you are done with that, you click on this arrow that goes up, this arrow that faces up on the top of your phone. Once you click on it, your video will start exporting, and that is how to export your video to your phone. I hope I've been able to help with this, and I hope you find it useful. If you do, please make sure you give it a like and share, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I want you to encourage me to do more by subscribing to my channel and clicking on the notification bell for you to get notified whenever I drop a new video. Always feel free to drop a comment if you have anything or you have any content you want me to put out for you. Feel free to drop a comment and I will be glad to help you out. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.